there's another sort of paradigm shift that needs to take place in terms of companies managing stakeholder capitalism, managing multiple stakeholders, and that is, I think, shifting from thinking of viewing the stakeholders who aren't obviously in the room, such as employees and the leaders of the organizations, shifting from thinking about that as a charitable act to thinking of that as a profit generating act. And how can we reach out to or partner with our other stakeholders who may not be in the room? I call them the invisible stakeholders. And how can we leverage that partnership to create gains for the company? And those gains may not be as obvious as some of the gains we may see from more traditional methods. However, they could be as impactful, if not more impactful, depending on the circumstance. So again, I think a shift needs to take place. If we think about, our broader stakeholders and how we engage with them as a charitable act, there's a limit there. And it's also a transactional thing, which by its nature, transactional things have these limits embedded within them. So we can think instead of it as a relational thing instead of a transactional thing. And ironically, how can we leverage that to create benefits or gains for the organization? How can we use that to help us win? And the beautiful thing is that's a win-win situation. If you're helping your broader stakeholders to win in some way, obviously you'd want to hear from them as far as what that means for them. But if you're helping them to accomplish their goals or to win, and then you're leveraging that to help your organization win, well, now you have a win-win situation. And if you're really strategic about it, you could end up with a win-win-win, or a win to the fourth power, fifth power type of situation where just multiple wins are created from this shift in thinking. And I think that's a beautiful thing with a lot of opportunity there.
Thank you. As we talk about top priorities,